Hey y'all, hey. I'm here, you guys. Welcome to the extended, folks, and thanks for being so patient and waiting for me to get through this. Ooh, I'm telling you, there is something that is trying to keep y'all pretty much quiet. There's some energy of trying to keep you quiet. I don't know what it is, but there's something that does not want you to get your word out or get the word out. Okay. Whatever that means when it comes to this person. Let's get back here because there's some topics I want to talk about in the reading that we did, y'all. And again, for those of you, I'm not even going into a really huge intro because this is truly an extended. I am not releasing this to the public. This is for members only. Okay. Um, and for those who purchase the extended. All right. So I am doing more members only content. Okay. Because I have not been able to focus on y'all like I would like to. And this is my way of manifesting because I really want to focus on members only content more than anything else. I do want to grow my membership this year. Okay, so that is where it's at, and that is where it's going to be. All right, the readings that you typically see on YouTube, those are my marketing tools. That's what I call that a marketing tool, and I call that a way for me to get out and connect um, with my collective. Do you see what I'm saying? Those who are subscribed to the channel are all part of a collective. Those who are members of the channel are part of a tribe. So there's a bit of a difference. Y'all are closer to me than just being a subscriber, but as far as being a cross watcher and those who just come and watch the channel or pop in and out, or you know what I'm saying, they may comment here or there, that's different. It's completely different levels of where I focus my readings. All right, so please know that if you are a member, it is very likely that you resonate with a high volume of my readings. If you know what I'm saying, because you're manifesting a greater portion of your time, energy, and with the $4.99 a month, however minimal it is, however of a commitment it is, it's $4.99 a month, and it is coming from you to me. That's a gift. And so part of that gift is due to the service that I provide. Number one, you resonate with my readings. Number two, you're part of a closer collective. So that means that you also get the benefits of that. So if I have not been focusing on you primarily, it's because I was completely not all the way on the right path, but I have been headed towards this right path and I am now on it. Okay, so I just wanted to use that time to apologize to you guys and to let you know I am going to be doing more members only content. I'll be doing less free extendeds for the public. I'll be doing more short version readings. I'll be doing more readings, getting things out more regularly, more streamlined, all the all of that. So I just wanted to let you know that hopefully you see this channel grow and do a lot of good things coming soon. And I really want to tell you again, I love you so much for being a member of this channel. You just don't even understand and comprehend how much I care about this channel, the collective, and you. Okay. Um, Listen, I started this journey when I was going through a very, very tough and difficult time in my love life and in my life in general. Everything was coming into pretty much a ball, big emotional ball. And for cancers, that can be a very, very like difficult thing to face, right? Especially when you have cancer in your north node. Y'all, I am doomed. Okay, so just know I pretty much have cancer all in my chart, all up in my chart. Okay, so yeah, pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. You know what that comes with. All right, so anyway, points of discussion, topics to talk about. If you resonate with this reading, you are dealing with a situation where you have someone who has love bombed, they have gaslit, they have left, they have come back, they have told lies, they have come clean, they have done it all. Do you see what I'm saying? Like there's not one thing that this person pretty much hasn't done. And if they've done that, they've done the complete opposite form of it. So this person is pretty much all over the place. However, with the lovers, with the lovers card, you know, this person likes to use a smoke screen. That lovers represents a smoke screen. Here it is, right here. This is a smoke screen. Okay. Um, And when you see the lovers paired with the devil, okay, right here, okay, this is an energy of smoke screens and illusions and um, anything to keep you in a sort of a trap. This is a way, a form of possession or controlling, okay? Emotionally controlling and physically, right? However, with the Three of Wands here and the Seven of Pentacles, listen, this is representing a huge delay, okay? And you moving on to something better, learning lessons. Do you understand? Learning lessons. And we see with that we have the Chariot coming in for you right at the end of the reading. The Chariot came through for you, Cancer. So that let me know that you're definitely on the right path. This talks about your drive and your determination. This talks about you having a brighter future. Um, with the Page of Pentacles and the Justice card coming through, this is letting me know that you're making better choices here. Okay, making better choices. Okay, living your truth here with the Justice card. All right, and definitely turning your back on that negative, lower vibrational energy here, just as I'm looking here at the spiritual gift in the reverse. This person was keeping you, or perhaps in some form blocking you from your spiritual gifts. You know what I'm saying? Which, whether or not the gift is within you, there's a form of disrupting your energy or disrupting the energy that is around or within you by creating chaos, whether it's around you or with you. Do you see what I'm saying? On whatever form, that was what this person used. Okay. That's what this person used, but that they were, this is all this person had as well. All right. That's minor because if that's all that they had, if all they could do is manipulate and control you while they were within your space, right, or your energy, all you have to do then is separate, right, yourself from this person's energy and from this person's space. Moving on. Ooh, as I say, moving on. Heck no. Look at what I just picked up. I was touching this card. It says moving on. First word is free. I mean, the first word is moving on and free here. I was going for the Queen Bee card. I was saying moving on to the Queen Bee energy because that's what this person is pushing you towards. Okay, which reminds me of the Nine of Pentacles, which is funny because we had that Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, remember? And I said, ooh, that's nine pentacles, right? The Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles is clearly nine pentacles, baby. That's pre Empress energy. But yeah, moving on to the next. Wow, here it is. Queen Bee. That's the card I was looking for. This is you. This is you. Okay, but this was also the energy that you were in within regards to being in a relationship with this person. But my thing is, you have not stepped out of Queen Bee energy, just going back into pre Empress. This is your way of protecting yourself by moving towards a place of independence where you're pretty much, like I said, with the Four of Pentacles, you're guarding your energy. You're also guarding your finances. You're guarding your time, Cancer. This person could have been literally sucking up your time, and it's almost like you felt like this person was sucking the life out of you. But that's what it is. Life is your time, your energy that is spent here. So I mean, it's just the way it is. It's exactly what was happening. It is exactly what was happening. All right. And so you have moved on. All right. You have moved on here. So the thing is, though, for you, moving from that Queen Bee energy to even to Nine of Pentacles, even if it's, I'm not calling it a step down, it almost feels like being demoted, okay, by this person, um, you know, but, but this is a demotion, Cancer, that pays the same or even more, okay? And you get to work less. Do you understand? And put out less, okay? Of yourself, that is. And so, all the way around, it is a win if you want to look at it in any type of way. You can look at it as a win because you are going back into pre-empress energy, but that time, that energy that was being sucked up into nothingness is now being it's being recycled into something beneficial for you. You know what I'm saying? You have more time to focus on the things that are going to make you successful, okay, which is again the Chariot. And I said that this is your drive and your determination. This is your will. This is you saying, listen, I am going to get this project done. I don't care what anybody around me is doing. No one can stop me from my success. This is also, Cancer, this is also someone who is extremely ambitious, okay? And listen, with the Page of Pentacles and the Justice card again, you're looking at the star student. You're looking at someone who is striving for success, and they know that they have what it takes. With the Justice card, this person knows that they're sitting on the side of favor. Do you understand? Because they've done all the things. That Page of Pentacles is a star student card of the deck. Okay, it's the one that you want to call on because you know that they have the right answer. You know that this is just, you can trust the Page of Pentacles to have it. Just like with you, Cancer, 9 times out of 10, Cancer, they are going to call on you first because they know that you're going to get it right and it's not going to be a waste of their time. Now, if you're not present, if you're not there that day, then maybe they'll call on someone else. But typically, cancers get called on quite a bit first. We get offered up as a sacrifice quite often. It's fine. They know that we love to serve and they know we do it well. So if that's the cost of doing business, at least we stay busy, baby. Booked and busy, baby. Okay, so there it is. So just a little bit of points and topics to talk about for us before we move forward. But that's kind of where I feel that you're headed. Now, we do have the Seven of Pentacles up in here. Okay. This, I feel, for me, is giving us what we saw before. I feel like as a means to wait. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a need to be patient. Don't move so quickly. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so quick to jump into a situation. Okay. Just because it looks good, but simply put here, your soulmate is not the the frustrating karmic um, that you may be seeing or dealing with right now or have been dealing with. I feel like if you just, I feel like those of you who are meeting someone new, because we are going to talk about that. I feel like that's kind of what this is referring to. It's like there's something that is coming. You're thinking that what you had was a soulmate or some semblance of one that went wrong. No, it was not. That's the whole point of it. It absolutely was not. Now, perhaps, maybe, okay, maybe it was something to show you the difference. Okay, maybe it was something to show you the difference here. And I feel like we're going to understand what that means even more in just a bit when we look at the future energy here. All right, because that's what we're getting ready to focus on. All right, so now the moon with the 4 and the 5 of Pentacles here. All right, where are we? Where are we? There it is. 4 of 5 of Pentacles and the moon here. So these cards here, this is all about confusion, illusions, and insecurities. Okay. And fear. Okay. And it's all coming alive, right? And this is where you began. So set it off. Okay. Shall I say it? Set it off, Cancer. I feel like the energy is for you. It's no more being confused. You are no longer willing to live in this energy of being in fear, being confused. That is an energy that you're unable to control. All right. And in this space, in this time, in this place, your queen bee status has no room for this. Do you see what I'm saying? Your queen bee status has no room for this. Okay? No room for this energy. So the only thing you can do in order to control it is to absolutely know for certain what's going on, what's coming in and out of your energy. You know what I'm saying? So, say you work from home, Cancer. This is just an example for those of you work from homers. And say that you have a very stringent, uh, job and set of responsibilities. And the reason why is because there's like a high volume of things to do, and every touch point has a cluster sometimes that you need to focus on, but there's still a high volume of things and other situations that you have to manage and maintain. Okay. And you have to keep all of this stuff, and then you have to train, and you have to do all these things, right? At the same time. And then you have meetings, and then you have like projects, and then you have like fires to put out, and things go wrong. So, and then like you get sick, your kid gets sick, or someone gets sick, or your dog gets sick. Life happens basically, and you still have this stuff going. It's a lot, but you know, you have to deal with all of that in a day's time. So, say you have a situation where you're with someone who will come in. This person, say this person doesn't work. They can play video games all day long if they want to. However, this person will be in your energy in your space, making chaos, bothering you, saying things to you constantly, breaking your attention, breaking your focus, um, doing things, you know what I'm saying, on purpose, changing your energy, doing things to put you in a different mood. That also is very difficult. Like, no one could operate on any type of basis like that. They'd be crazy. But say you have that. So the only way you can control that is to not be in that energy. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You can only try to involve yourself in that only so much. You can ask that person nicely. They don't change that behavior. Y'all, that is a cue to just completely separate yourself, okay? From that energy, because that's not going to be good for you, especially if you are in this energy, if you're in this chariot mode, and then you have someone coming in with this energy. Do you see what I'm saying? And you have the Eight of Swords, this person blocking, stopping, being a hindrance. Okay, that's not productive. You'll never get anywhere. So the cutoff is real. Okay, you felt like you had no choice. Desperate calls called for desperate measures. And that was the motivation that y'all needed to push yourselves to get the heck up out of Dodge. Y'all, period, point blank. So now that we're in the extended, now we are going to look at the future oracle. But before we do that, I want to look at this karmic energy, and I want to look at potential new um, a new person that's coming in. Um, for some of you, I did see that coming through. Take it how it resonates. It doesn't have to be for everyone, but for those of you who do resonate with that, I'm going to pull some cards for you now. So let's start with the karmic here. I'm curious here. All right, and I said I was going to go back to this deck. So let's just see what we get, y'all. I hope everybody is doing well today. It's been kind of a long-ish day, but not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So much happening. So interesting. Separation and photograph came through. So we're looking at the karmic energy here first. Separation and photograph. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, Cancer, yearning and unsure of the future. This is what is happening with this person. And photograph, they're sitting there looking at your pictures. When you leave, that is what this person is going to be doing. They miss you. They're going to miss you. It's going to be sad. This person also with unsure of the future, this person is also, like I said, I saw a lot of pentacles floating around. It wasn't for naught. We had the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse in your energy. Okay. So once again, Cancer, you're sitting there like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say, but I have no feelings to care about the situation at hand for you, right? And unfortunately for this person, you know, it's a mess. There, it's questionable for this person. They don't know what their future is going to look like without you. Period. They don't. So my thing is, why didn't this person just take care of you when they had the chance to? Do you know what I'm saying? That's what's so freaking frustrating for me. Let's look at the Hidden Truth Oracle and see if we can get that answer out of here. Why didn't Cancer's person give them this energy when Cancer was there? Or why, you know what I'm saying? Why weren't they missing Cancer before? Why didn't this person have this energy, or why didn't this person take advantage of the opportunity with Cancer when they were with Cancer? Yeah, why did they waste the opportunity with Cancer? That's the question. Why did this person waste the opportunity? Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and cut the cards. It's been quite a while since I've used this deck. So let's see here. Let's just flip from the top. It says, I will wait for a sign from you. You speak to me through music. I couldn't let you get close to me. The timing just wasn't right for us. Hmm. So this person is sitting there listening to music. So there's some sort of a song that this person is listening to, and whenever they listen to this song, it reminds them of everything that they didn't do, or even some of the things that you did with them. They're depressed. They're in the energy of being depressed. Okay. This person is just it's like a classic sign of wasted opportunity. Wasted opportunity. This person with, I will wait for a sign from you. Like, what sort of a sign. This person was sitting there wasting time. So in the past here, I will wait for a sign from you. This person was what, expecting you to be the one to say, listen, you know, what did this person want you to do? They wanted you to chase them. They wanted you to chase them, or they wanted you to, leave sooner. There's the energy of put your foot down. I feel like some people just need tough love in relationships, and they need it the sooner the better. The reason I'm going to tell you the reason why. And I feel like we do ourselves such a disservice, you know, being too shy for too long. It's okay to be shy. It's okay to you know, be respectful all the time. But at some point, there is a time and a place for you to speak your mind, and especially with your person, and especially if you are not being uh, respected, or um, if your needs aren't being met, if you're not, you're not seeing eye to eye with your person on things, if you're not being heard in a situation, if you're being hurt in any way or disregarded, anything like that. Um, yeah. And then I couldn't let you get close to me, and the timing just wasn't right. It seems to me this person knew that they couldn't let you get too close because you would find out the truth. The thing is that this person had the intention of holding you in place. They saw that you were their soulmate. They knew that you were the one. They also knew that you weren't going to allow them to be any type of way. They knew that they were willing to change their ways. They just weren't ready to do it right then, Cancer. And so they couldn't let you get too close too soon because they knew they had to get their shit together. The timing wasn't right. They needed you to just hold out, let them finish, playing the field, and, using up all of their good energy on dusty roaches. And once they were done doing that, then they were going to come back and get with you. It was as simple as that. Live happily ever after for however much longer they had at that point. And you said, well, no. You at some point stopped saying, okay, okay. That's why, listen. That's why we had the temperance with the star. That's why we had the temperance with the star, and the devil and the lovers. It was like, as long as you could just be cool with things, as long as you could just, all of these are major arcana, by the way. Did you not notice that? All of these cards, major arcana. And then we have ghosted, we have married, and we have spell love. Remember? Remember? Go back and watch part 1 and 2. If you didn't get a chance to see it, go check it out. Okay? Um, because this person thought that as long as they can keep you agreeable, as long as you would just go along and get along, then it would be okay. It would be okay with them sitting here in this devil energy. but they had you twisted. They had you twisted. If they thought you would just continue sitting in a toxic situation, hoping that things would change. No, something happened. Something happened, and you decided that that hope, that star wasn't good enough. Oh, here it is. It was the shocking news that you received. It was the shocking news that you received. You found out that your person was at a location they weren't supposed to be at. Okay. By the time you got there, it was too late. You weren't able to quite connect with this third party. Maybe it was by design. Maybe it was by design. Or maybe it was just by chance or the good graces. Who knows? Maybe it was divinely guided, um, and it was for your protection or for this person's protection. I don't know. Either way, it just didn't work out for you to have a physical encounter with this third party energy. It just wasn't. It just wasn't. Um, which was good because you didn't need that drama. You didn't need that drama. And I felt like this person was full of chaos. Well, we see that with the devil energy. We see that with the King of Swords. We saw this with this person. We saw the King of Wands. And they were pulling you into that King of Wands energy. You see what I mean? They were causing you to be erratic and violent and angry and aggressive and mean and mad and frustrated and defensive and all these things. The narcissistic energy of this person to pull you into that. Only, I feel, to now this person's pulling out old photos and looking at pictures and they're sad and they don't know what the future looks like, and it's going to be the guilt and it's going to be the sadness and it's going to be the woe is me energy when it comes to this person. I'm telling you. Let's see, let's pull some more oracle here. They're not just going to be accountable, or are they? Let's see. Are they going to just be accountable, or are they going to keep pulling out old Polaroids, you know what I'm saying, and showing them to everybody who will pay them any attention? What is it going to be? Or are they going to say, you know what, I fucked up. I did. I messed up with Cancer. And I don't know what the best thing I can do right now for Cancer. If I could just leave Cancer alone, or if I could just, anything I can do to make it better, because I am sorry for ruining or trying to ruin Cancer's life or almost ruining it. I don't know. That's the kind of energy I feel like this person should be in. It says engagement here. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment here. And we have love yourself first. Your self respect makes you more romantically attractive. And we have separation here. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Under the deck, make the effort. Yeah. So, exactly what this person is going to do, y'all. I feel like the separation for this person is what's going to motivate this person to go into that Four of Wands energy, but it's going to be too late. See what I'm saying? Is This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, but that is exactly what is going to happen. As soon as you separate, as soon as this person realizes that you're gone, that's when they're going to make the effort by engagement, with an engagement here. And with loving on yourself first, and that's this person's energy. They are literally, and I'm going to relight my incense here, but this is crazy, y'all. I'm seeing this person getting some sort of help or doing something good. You know what I mean? Like some sort of healing is going to take place. Some sort of self care or self help. Because this is this person's energy, y'all. I'm telling you. And it says here the timing just wasn't right for us. That is this card here that was under the deck, okay, for this, the hidden truth. This person was not in a place. Remember, I said this person was very immature. I just feel like this person was just emotionally immature, period, when you met them. I think I said that as well because we had the page of wands, and I believe we had the page of oh, what was it? Page of Cups, I believe, in part one. Go and check it out. When I know what I'm talking about. But this person was in a very immature energy, I feel. Not that I'm excusing things, but I'm saying that this is what it was. And it is also your due diligence, to know this person, but they did a lot of love bombing. They did. But you also have the responsibility of falling for it. Doesn't make it right what this person did. It does not. It does not. It doesn't. But I'm playing devil's advocate right now for some reason. I, and I'm not getting emotionally involved here. I am looking at it from both sides of the fence, is all I'm doing right now. So don't yell at me. I am sorry if it feels like I'm agreeing with them, because I'm not. I'm not. Okay. I'm just seeing it from another perspective, out of fairness. Out of fairness, Cancer. So let's look here at this potential new person. Who is this new person that's coming in for Cancer? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about this new person coming in for Cancer, please. And I'm going to pull some tarot. Oh, y'all, look at this. This card went up and it flipped. It like went up and it flipped and it flipped and it landed. And we have date here. Okay. Someone's going to ask you out on a date. It says meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan or set a date. So you are going to meet someone new, or you're going to um, either have plans to go out on a date with someone that you just met here. Yeah, we have lightning. This is going to be all of a sudden out the blue. Okay, says sudden change here. Look, shocking news. Shocking news, y'all. Second word, that's not here for nothing. We have shocking news here, and we already pulled it up here. Okay, and we also have the too late energy. I do feel like something around this person being shocked when they find out that this is going on. Because listen, they're coming in. They're coming in with this offer here. After they take care of themselves first, they're coming in with an offer of engagement or commitment. This person, this karmic, is coming back around. So listen, I feel like there's an energy of two separations, or one, it just depends on how it works with you and this person. But I feel like there's going to be a situation. This person's going to leave. Okay, go off with the third party energy. They're going to gaslight the third party. They're going to miss you. They're going to come back because they plan to come back anyways, you know. Um, and then when they come back, you're going to be leaving. Do you see what I'm saying? But this person is not going to be able to stay without you, but this person wants to change because they want you to come back and stay back. See what I mean? They want it to, this person is actually changing. I'm seeing a change that's taking place. We have the lightning card, that's tower energy. Think about it, and it says sudden change. Sudden change. Shocking news. Setting a date here. I feel like that's going to throw this person off. They're going to be like, what do you mean? Who are you talking to? Who are you? What are you doing? What are we doing here? Like, we just separated. I'm still looking at your pictures. Like, who are you talking to? Where are you going? And you're like, oh, I'm just going on a date. And you're like, but, and they're like, yeah. And this person is dying inside. I feel like that is going to throw this person off. But let me see. Tell me more about this new person's energy. They're coming in very vaguely, but they're coming in. Tell me more about this new person, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Okay. All right. Look, we got the golden mirror. Self absorbed, narcissist, one sided relationship, love bombing. Can we show it to you again? And it says the golden mirror, which is so interesting. So, my thing is this, I feel like a couple things may be happening. Under the deck, we have clock. Yeah, need time, takes time, time cycles, time to heal and progress. I feel that the situation with this person, you may go out on a date with this person. The thing is, though, is I feel like this is all divinely guided towards your person. It sounds crazy. I feel like this is divinely guided towards your person. There's going to be passion. I feel like there's going to be like a quick situation that's going to fizzle with you and this new person. Okay? This is not a lasting situation. It's just a freaking date, by the way, cancers. Just because someone new is coming in doesn't mean you're meeting the love of your life. However, in this situation here, okay, needs time and takes time is here for a reason. I feel like with progress and again, time to heal, I feel like this is all you need. There's an energy of you taking time or something to kill the time or something to do while your person is going through the dark night of the soul that they're going through, that's pushing them into changing, healing, growing, bettering themselves. Do you understand what I'm saying right now? And the fact that you were motivated and pushed and frustrated enough to separate from this person long enough so that they could is a blessing within itself, Cancers, because it's difficult for us to do this. It is. But you had to get angry enough to do it. But at the same time, I feel that this person was at a very immature level and there was a bit of knowing on your part, not responsibility, but knowing. So there is a little responsibility for knowing that someone is not at your level. So either way, we're going to look at your energy to see where you are, okay? Because I don't know what your feelings are for this person. But I feel like I think I know. I feel like I think I know, but I see what this person is on. And this person is not giving up. And they're doing things, it appears to be in the right way. It says, now under the deck was make the effort. But this person had to go through this healing first. The separation was something they had no choice. They something that they had no choice over, but I feel like it was also with it coming up again with photograph, it's just too much. You got separation. Now I'm seeing that you got it twice. So this person did. Your person's energy. They got the separation card twice. So that's going to be a huge factor for them. And I feel like this new person may just be motivation. Okay. But it may also help you kill and pass the time. And you know what I'm saying? Um, while you're waiting on this person to get their shit together, you know? So it is what it is. Okay. Men do it all the time, Cancers. Y'all just don't realize it because y'all be having so much shit going on that you don't know what these menses are out here doing. Okay? But you better open those eyes, baby. Stop being so blind. People will go out of their way to love bomb you so that you don't see what's happening right before your very eyes. And they'll keep this charade up for years. Okay? So please don't get caught up, baby. You better start demanding and commanding respect from day one with these people. I'm not letting anybody waste any more of my time anymore. I have lived long enough, baby, to know that the rest of my life is golden. Do you understand me? And nobody's going to step on my golden years. Nobody. Nobody. I am not even going to step on my golden years. So I'm not going to let anybody else do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay? So let's see what else is going on. We got true colors here, Cancer. We got true colors here. Look, we got twin flames in the reverse. We have karmic ties. See, you're realizing that some things are just for a moment. We have jackass here. Wow. And then we have spiritual and we have romance under the deck here. Look at this. So, listen, it says chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening, and then romance. I feel like there's a bit of ego death that's taking place on both sides of the spectrum. I keep seeing energies of you and this person mirroring each other. You know what I'm saying? I keep getting that. But I also see that this person's downward spiral led them to their spiritual awakening. Literally. I feel like this chaos that you had to deal with caused a huge ego death on your part, Cancer. It caused you to be more humble, more open with romance here. I feel like this was a huge wake up. I feel like in order for you to see this person as your soulmate, you had to watch them go through this whole situation. There's an energy of watching this person go through this downward spiral and then having this spiritual awakening, which is what is going to be so beautiful for you and this person. I feel like this is what's going to make you closer to this person. Having watched them go through this is what's going to tie you and this person closer together. We have family. We have family is the very next card. We have family. I feel like this is definitely going to come together very beautifully. I'm also getting Four of Wands energy, which is what I pulled for your person's side. So let's look at the tarot here because it's so funny because I said new love. Let's look at a different deck. I said new love, Cancer. I said new love, and y'all thought it was going to be someone completely new. Not for this reading. For this reading, Cancer, it looks like karmic is going to do what they need to do. It looks like the twin flame is turning into a twin soul. And it looks like this damn moth is turning into a butterfly or caterpillar, whatever it is. The caterpillar is turning into a butterfly. The caterpillar is turning into a butterfly. Wow. Y'all, what a beautiful reading. The caterpillar is turning into a butterfly. Tell me about Cancer and Cancer's person. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What is the future message for Cancer and Cancer's person? What is the future energy and message for Cancer and Cancer's person? Okay, so we have, and this is in the reverse, this is the Ten of Wands in the reverse. In the reverse. In the reverse. Okay. And we have the High Priestess, and we have the Nine of Wands. Piscean energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. Under the deck, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Sun, and look, baby, the Four of Wands, and the Wheel of freaking Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Wow, you guys, this is beautiful. Hmm. Let's see, what deck do I want to use to clarify? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This reading is off the chain. Off the chain. Oh my gosh. That Ten of Wands in the reverse is an energy of someone who's at their breaking point. Like they're not just at the breaking point, they're beyond their breaking point. This person has pretty much lost it. Okay. Um they're not getting any support. This is someone who's very emotional because they're beyond the point that they can do anymore. So look, the Chariot and the Three of Swords, Cancer. The Chariot and the Three of Swords. There's an energy of not being able to go any further, not being able to go any further, not being able to succeed unless you cut ties, being determined to succeed. And because you're so determined to succeed, you have no choice but to separate or cut ties. So, again, your frustration is what caused you to go, not because you didn't care about this person. You wanted this, but you were beyond the point of able to deal with it any further. Okay. Four of Pentacles under the deck. See? With the Empress, I told you, you were holding back your abundance. I don't know how long you were holding back on this person. I don't know. Hold on one second. My card just fell down. One second, guys. Love when that happens. Sorry, guys. My card fell on the floor. Um, it was like behind the table. So yeah, you're done. You're done. You're done holding back. You're done giving your time and your energy and also your abundance. So you're holding back. You're holding back here. Four of Pentacles and the Empress here. Wow. Tell me about the High Priestess here. See, this is you. Also, the High Priestess talks about being divinely guided, right? This is you being quiet. Okay. This is also an energy of this person being quiet as well. Okay. But with the Nine of Wands, that represents someone who is not going anywhere. You know what I mean? They're going to be there through thick and thin, right? But there's also an energy of needing to ascend or needing to be on a higher level or needing to be in a different state of mind or have your energy just needs to change or you need to be in a new setting. There's a sense that you need to be in separated. I'm going to say separated. Okay, when you're meditating, you're in a place of separation. You're in a higher elevation with the divine. Okay, in order to get the wisdom that you need to get. So, in order to do whatever it is that you need to do, or in order to be prosperous, like I said, some of you, are entrepreneurs. You work from home, or you need to have your peace and your space when you're at home trying to handle business, and maybe there's no separation. I don't know. But we have the Nine of Wands here, so this is you not truly leaving, Cancer. Okay. High Priestess energy with the Nine of Wands. High Priestess with the Nine of Wands. Interesting. We got the Six of Cups in the reverse. See, the Six of Cups in the reverse is someone who really is like they're unable to walk away from situations. They're holding on to the past. This is someone who's not really dealing with things in the current energy. This is also someone who is like, listen, I'm emotionally having to check out, okay? Because if I stay, if my emotions are in this, it's going to be bad. So emotionally, mentally, spiritually, I'm checking out. Physically, I'm checking out. So there's going to be this separation here. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. See, this is someone who needs to focus on their work. They need to focus on their work or getting money. It's like some of you may be studying. You may be, there's a sense of something that you're trying to do or focus on or to be successful with something. And there's something that this person is doing to hinder that. Something. But that's going to change. That is going to change. Okay? That's going to change here. So, with the Six of Cups and the Sun here, again, under the deck, Six of Cups and the Sun, something good. This is someone from the past. They're coming in with some sort of a romantic gesture, offer, apology. Someone from the past coming to reconcile. With the Sun here, this is talking about good vibes. All the way around, they're coming in with good vibrations. This person has changed. Ultimately, Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, sudden change, shift, a complete shift. What? This person wants to settle down? What? This person wants commitment? They're proposing marriage? What do you mean? Yeah, huge, quick change coming, Cancer. So tell me about the Six of Cups here with the Sun. Tell me about the Six of Cups with the Sun, please. And we have the Eight of Wands. Look at that. I told you. This person is coming in with a ton of communication for you. They are coming in with a lot of action, okay? Or this person is coming in quickly, wanting to talk to you. Look at this, y'all. I don't make these things up. I don't. I just read the cards. Three of Cups under the deck, baby. Okay, this person is coming in wanting to talk. They want to talk. They want to take you out for coffee. They want to go sit down. They have something that they need to tell you. They have to talk to you about. And it's all good. They are coming in good vibrations, good energy. They're coming in with an apology. They're coming in with also being very positive. You may notice that this person's energy has shifted. Where's the King of Wands? Gone. I mean, we're talking gone. Look at the Six of Swords under the deck. This person has learned a major lesson. This is also fast moving or quick moving energy. So it's not going to take this person long. I'm telling you right now, you're going to have time to go out on a quick date with someone that, and I said, you're not even really going to hit it off with this person. And by the time you forget this person's phone number, this person is going to call you. I'm just saying. Tell me about the Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Look, the Ten of Swords. So there's going to be an ending here. There's going to be an ending here. Or there's a sense of, as soon as you're done with this date situation energy that we were looking at, this person is coming in. Look, Page of Cups. I told you. Page of Cups marks my words. This is an offer, an emotional offer, an apology coming in. This is someone coming in wanting to talk or wanting to tell you how they feel, or someone thinking about you. We have the Fool. Again, this is a new opportunity. Someone coming in to start over. This is also someone very vulnerable. Okay. I'm telling you right now, Cancer. This is so gorgeous. But that's what's happening. That is what's happening. That is freaking amazing. And this is going to be, I am pretty much going to do this as a members first, is what I will do. I will set this off as a members first, and I will offer this as a video for the collective early in the day tomorrow. So good morning to all of you Cancers if you are just seeing this. But this was the extended energy, okay, for the bonus for members only. They are also going to be getting Cancer versus all 12. I'm going to do that just for them. However, I did want to go ahead and open this message up for the rest of the collective. So if you all are tuning in and you're new to the channel, please thumbs up this video. All right. You just got a free extended, something I offer more than often on this channel. But I will see you guys next time. And members, tune in. I will be coming back with Cancer versus all 12 in just a bit. All right. We're going to go ahead and end it here, Cancers. This was beautiful. But I just wanted y'all to see that, just because karmics things end doesn't mean they can't begin again. But it has to be right. It has to be right. I will see you back later. Bye.